Now, page 4, time for unilateral presidential action at the border. President Trump has full constitutional authority to act on his own to secure the southern border. Of course, in the Constitution, it mandates that job to Congress, but because of certain statutes, the president can effectively do what the Congress refuses to do. In this case, he can build a wall. Two ways he can do this. One, he can declare an emergency at the border. Yes, the president has the authority for such a declaration, and yes, it is warranted. And two, 10 United States Code Section 284. It allows the president to build roads and fences to block drug smuggling corridors across international boundaries of the United States. Hello? There's the ticket. The law is clear. Donald Trump is a builder, so build the wall. Yes, the courts will challenge, but so what? In my opinion, it's time to defy the courts. Tell them, under the Constitution, the Article 3 branch has no say in national security issues. None. Commence construction. Oh, how the Democrats on Capitol Hill would wail and howl in resistance and writhe in political pain. It would be a beautiful thing. And the loudest among these would-be howlers would be the snake senator from New York.
Now, I hope this serves as a lesson to President Trump and all of my Republican colleagues. No more shutdowns.
Stop tape. Well then, Senator, I guess that we could safely say if there's no more shutdowns, which is a function indirectly of the United States Constitution, then no more impeachment. Then you can't throw around impeachment. If you're going to knock one constitutional element off, you're going to have to knock another constitutional element off until we don't have a constitution whatsoever. The bottom line is a shutdown is a function of the constitutional duty of either the President of the United States or the United States Congress. It could be either one. This is a constitutional two-way street. And that is, if the Congress refuses to do its job, which it's refusing to do right now, the President of the United States has the constitutional authority, he has the constitutional duty to kick stuff back to Congress and say, hey, do your job correctly. On the other hand, the Congress can also tell the President of the United States, hey, this is good for America. We need to have, for example, like they did in 1995, we need to have a balanced budget. This is a constitutional maneuver on the part of the president, in this case, because Congress is not doing its sworn duty. It is a constitutional process. Roll tape.
We cannot repeat this same nightmare scenario in 3 weeks.
Stop tape. See, what this snake is banking on is the weak-kneed Republicans, and there are plenty of them in Congress, especially in the United States Senate. He's banking on them, Murkowski types, to buckle and say, oh, no, we can't have another government shutdown. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It is going to happen. They're going to buckle either as we come down to the nub here, and if there's no agreement, or they're going to buckle during the negotiation process. That's what's going to happen here. They're going to blink because they are weak, and they won't stand up for the United States Constitution, and this guy knows that they won't. He's in the catbird seat, just like Nancy Pelosi was in the catbird seat during this entire government shutdown, because she knew that the mainstream media had her back, and that the mainstream media would pound over and over and over again how terrible the shutdown was, and it's all Donald Trump's fault. No wonder public opinion has soured against the President of the United States. How can anybody withstand that withering attack? Roll tape.
CR expires. We Democrats will not shut down the government.
Stop tape. Good. Good. So if you're not going to shut down the government, that means you're actually going to do your job. And if you're doing your job, you're going to follow Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution, and that is secure our border and keep it from being attacked from the south. Repel invasions, which is what the United States Constitution says. So if you're not going to shut down government, great, wonderful. I guess that means you're going to do your job, right? Roll tape.
We hope that President Trump has learned his lesson. He touched a very hot stove.
Stop tape. This is very, very demeaning. And this snake had better watch out, because there is a political mongoose in the White House, And that mongoose is coiling up right now. He's been very quiet lately, that mongoose, and he's going to strike. And he's going to strike this snake right between the eyeballs. And I think it's going to come in the form of either an emergency declaration or the aforementioned use of the United States Code.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.